Coming in loud and clear.
Welcome to Mutts on the Moon. Over.
Thank you, Moon. Who do you have there?
We're here with our crewmates, and we're broadcasting to you live from the moon for our first ever virtual gala. Thank you so much for coming. Please share all of your photos from the evening by using the hashtags MuttvilleSF and Muttville Senior Prom, or email us at prom@muttville.org. We are so excited to be watching with you from the moon. Over.
Hi, everybody.
Hello! We're so excited to be here tonight. We're so excited you're here tonight. My name is Lori Routhier, and I could not be happier to be on the USS Enterprise with my co-pilot, Sherry Franklin, and my Muttnik date, Fig. And we're so happy, too, that you beamed up so that you, too, can party with the Mutts on the moon on this magical night.
And I'm Sherry, and I'm so happy you guys are all here tonight. This is Hugo, and Hugo's here as my Muttnik date tonight. And I just want to thank you all for tuning in. This is going to be an amazing hour of tons of fun on the moon, maybe go to Mars. And I do want to tell you that I'm really, really thankful that you are here tonight, because our gala supports us throughout the year. 30% of our budget actually comes from all of the donors that show up here tonight, and their generosity, and all of you and your generosity really make a huge difference. So enjoy the night, and we have a special little message that we'd like to share with all of you. So
Thank you, Astronaut Hoff.
lift your glasses up for a toast to Muttville, to you, and here's our team.
Thank you all for being here tonight. Cheers to you and all the Mutts.
Cheers to you.
Wasn't that good?
Well, we have a very fun-filled event for all of you, so enjoy. We are going to blast off with a drinking game. So do grab your drink of choice, whether it be champagne, wine, sparkling water, kombucha, a galaxy cocktail, because we're going to have a lot of fun, but there are a couple of things to remember. Every time you see an astronaut, take a sip. Every time you hear the word moon, take a sip. Every time you hear a dog bark, take a sip.
And that can be in your own house, too.
I heard a dog bark.
I just did a dog
Have a
bark.
sip.
Yeah. Whoops. Taking a sip.
And every time you bid, take a sip. But now, there are a couple of times when you need to actually finish the whole drink. That is, if you see a dog that looks like yours, finish the drink. And Sherry, I'm assuming you're going to be finishing quite a few drinks tonight.
I could be very, very drunk at the end of this night, but I will take tiny sips. But I do have 9 dogs at my house, so it's tough.
And if you hear us call your name out, you have to finish that drink. And of course, when the music starts. So cheers. Oh, why thank you. An astronaut. I guess we have to drink.
Whoops.
And so tonight we have a lot of fun. There's going to be bidding. There are going to be lots and lots of mutts, very cute videos, and opportunities for you to continue to support Muttville through donations.
Are we ready to blast off?
Well, one thing, it's a little bit sad that we're not all in person tonight together, but we want to see you. So please be sure to take some photos of you, any galactic outfits you might have, your pooches, and share them on social media. Be sure to tag Muttville.
Hashtag.
Well, you tag Muttville, I believe,
Okay.
and then you hashtag MuttVilleSF and Muttville Senior Prom. So I'm the IT of the duo,
obviously.
which is not
You
really
can
saying a lot.
also email, for people like me, you can email your photos to prom@muttville.org. So if you have any photos, we really want to see you guys dressed in your finery or your dogs dressed in finery. So please do that.
Well, and speaking of technology, we actually have a whole flight crew on deck. So if you run into any turbulence at all, please don't hesitate. We have people here to support you with anything that you need. And you can see there's a phone number at the bottom of all the slides. It's 415-272-4172, extension 2. It just went away right when I said the extension. And tonight, you'll also be able to vote for the mutt you want to be able to go to Mars.
Hey, we're back to you, Moon. Who'd you get there?
My crewmates are all vying to be the first dog on Mars.
How are you going to decide, Moon?
You're the ones that get to decide who's going to be the first mutt on Mars. To do that, just go to muttville.givesmart.com and you'll see the flight crew members that are contending to be the first mutt on Mars, and you get to vote for them.
Got it, Moon. To vote for who gets to be the first mutt on Mars, go to muttville.givesmart.com. Over.
Over and out.
Well, and all of you should be celebrating tonight because it's because of you that you make all the Muttville magic happen. Beam me up, Scotty.
This year, Muttville celebrated the rescue of our 8,000th dog. These dogs used to be considered unadoptable. We're not only finding homes for these wonderful dogs, but we're changing the way the world thinks of seniors. Muttville has become an important part of our community, a happy place where everyone knows they are welcome. Our dogs are the absolute best way to get people together, and we host everything from humane education for little kids to our award-winning Seniors for Seniors programs.
This club actually combines senior dogs with senior citizens.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, my goodness. It's based in San Francisco at Muttville Senior Dog Rescue, one of my favorite places to visit.
I know that is one of your favorites.
Before Muttville, seniors were dying in shelters without even getting a chance at being adopted. I saw how wonderful they were. I never anticipated how many people would agree with me, how many lives Muttville would save, or how much happiness we would create. There are a few things that make Muttville special. Besides the fact that we rescue only senior dogs, we are the first cage-free facility in the nation. So many of our dogs have had very rough lives before they came to us. Some have been abused, neglected, or sometimes just devastated by the loss of the person they spent their entire life with. Our dogs need care. We give it to them as soon as possible. Maceo came to us from a hoarding situation where no one even noticed there were dogs that were dead in the house. Kira was dumped in a park in Yuba City. Look at Maceo and Kira now, happy, healthy, and so loved. I know you know that lots has changed since COVID. Muttville reacted quickly to the lockdown and found new ways to do things. In fact, we have rescued over 500 dogs since sheltering in place, and guess what? We have found them all homes. At the forefront of virtual adoptions, we have mentored other organizations and rescues to help them get their own protocols and procedures in place. We even found a way to continue our Cuddle Club virtually. Muttville prevents tragedies from happening. We step up when needed. Right now, we're helping our partnering shelters to make space for the dogs that are made homeless by the fires. It works. What we do works. We are the model for shelters of the future. I am so proud of what we've been able to accomplish together. It's thanks to you. You have saved lives, you have created new families, and you have brought so much happiness into the world. Thank you for being here tonight.
Well, that was cute, but now Sherry, your silver space gown sure does shine.
Well, I'm actually wearing silver for a specific reason tonight. You know, I don't know anybody that hasn't felt what's been going on in 2020. It's affected all of us, every single one of us. The day after the lockdown happened in March, we received over 800 adoption applications. So many people desperate for love, feeling the loneliness, the isolation, the fear of what's to come next. And you know what? Dogs are what they went to. People wanted to have quality in their lives, and what better way to do that? I guess the cat's out of the bag, and the secret is that dogs are essential. They're essential to our lives. And you know what? With Muttville here, we are here to make sure that we are always there for them the way they are here for us. And you know what? Silver lining. That's why the silver today, because there is a silver lining in all of this. And that is people are adopting dogs, and especially senior dogs. So we all know this, but what is a life without a dog? It's so special.
Well, that is so true, and Muttville's always been there for the dogs and the people, and you know, we just couldn't do half of what we do without our community. I feel so blessed every day to be a part of it, and you know, we have such fun people, funny people, and some of the most hardworking people that make all this possible for the dogs and the people. So I think I might have to have another drink.
Let's toast to that.
Oh, I see an astronaut, which
What
you
does
guys
that
know
mean?
what that means.
Drink, drink.
Thanks, Astronaut Hoff. She's the best astronaut out there. Our flight crews, all that and more.
Cheers to all of you, because you really make that happen.
Cheers. And now it is my sincere pleasure to introduce a very important part of the flight crew, and that is Lenny Broberg. He has actually volunteered to help over 250 nonprofit organizations, and he's been a tremendous supporter of Muttville for 10 light years. So take it away.
Well, thank you, Lori and Sherry. I am so thrilled to be here tonight. I wish I could be there with you on the moon, but I am actually coming to you from the planet Saturn, AKA Palm Springs. Anyway, I'm having a great time and I'm thrilled to be here. 2020 has been a difficult year for so many people. But as you said, one of the silver linings was when people were sheltering in place, they realized how important love and companionship is. And of course, the adoptions went up. But with adoptions going up, we have a lot more dogs that are in need to get them ready for the adoptions. So what you're going to do tonight, and what I'm going to ask you to do, is be generous during the premium auction items, the other auction items, and of course, the funded need a little bit later. So we have some really great premium auction items that I just want to go through real quick for you and get you all set. They are incredible experiences that you really can't put a price on. But we're going to ask you to do that tonight. All right. Our first one is the star of the show. Now, you know who the chief astronaut is this year. You can make it official by making your pooch the poster pup of next year's senior prom. Ellen Churchow, a nationally recognized photographer, will take the glamour shots, and your best friend will be the captain of next year's senior prom program, invitation, and website. What a way to honor that special dog or dogs in your life. All right, the next one, an incredible Hamptons luxury trip. This luxury vacation is a whole week stay in a 9-bedroom mansion in Long Island's gorgeous Hamptons. You could probably rub elbows with the Real Housewives of New York City. All right, these are 3 very private acres on the Watermill Southampton border and are the perfect retreat for family and friends. Enjoy a heated pool, a hot tub, outdoor fireplace, outdoor bar. I'm sorry. Did I say outdoor bar a couple times? Anyway, and there's a kitchen with a TV, 15-seat movie theater, pool room, and a whole lot of other amenities to make this an absolutely incredible week in the Hamptons. All right, just minutes to the ocean and bay beaches and to the fabulous shops and restaurants of Southampton, Sag Harbor, and Bridgehampton. Next up, who wants to go to New York? We understand that with all of these trips, some people may not be willing to travel quite yet. These are actually good for a long while. And go ahead and look at the details online when it needs to be used by. But I believe the trips are good through December 31st of 2021. You have plenty of time to make your plans. We have a gorgeous downtown apartment for one glorious week. This chic, modern West Village condo has 2 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, a modern kitchen, and an open and airy floor plan. The building even offers a friendly 24-hour doorman and concierge service. You're steps away from the best New York has to offer, the New Whitney Museum, the High Line, restaurants like Del Posto and Santina, the Hudson River Park, historic village landmarks like the White Horse Tavern and the Village Vanguard, and street after street of great boutiques. Enjoy New York. Then, let's go to Mexico. You can relax in Cabo. Relax, unwind, and luxuriate for a full week at a beautiful home in Caso de Manzana in San Jose del Cabo, Mexico. This luxurious 3-bedroom villa has sprawling and stunning panoramic views of the Sea of Cortez and is located in one of the area's most exclusive neighborhoods. There's home of an epic golf course designed by the legendary Jack Nicklaus and Greg Norman. Features include a breathtaking infinity pool that overlooks the ocean, a waterfall jacuzzi, outdoor kitchen, and a fire pit, making perfect for outdoor living and entertaining. Now, all of these auction items will be closing at 8 p.m. tonight, so you have plenty of time to get your bids in. But let's get back to some of the packages. The next one is Kickback in Kauai. All right, you're going to take off your watch, flip off your shoes, and prepare to relax. It's a week in the tropical paradise of Kauai's North Shore in a beautiful 2-bedroom ocean view Princeville condo. You can hike, kayak, swim, snorkel, horseback, and relax on the beach. And as a special bonus, we will cover the expenses to transport a deserving senior dog from the island back to Muttville for a second chance. Then you get to come to Muttville for a sloppy mutt mahalo. Next up, Anguilla awaits. You will unwind for a week on the beach in Anguilla. Casa Barbroil is a private one-bedroom cottage for only a few minutes walk from Rendezvous Bay or the ferry dock for easy access to San Martin. The private beach next year is yours to enjoy. You will enjoy the garden butterflies and hummingbirds and the spectacular views. Next up, a luxury SF condo. All right, now we all know how expensive San Francisco is, but here's what we've got for you. 1 week, 7 days, 6 nights at a condo in the heart of Noe Valley. Just steps from Noe Valley's 24th Street, world-class restaurants, coffee shops, craft cocktail bars, Dolores Park, and the neighborhood has so much to offer. Next up, if San Francisco is a little too chilly for you in the summer, come on down to Joshua Tree. It's a spectacular high desert retreat in Joshua Tree and is a one-of-a-kind house. All right? It is owned and designed by a rock icon and mutt lover, Eric Burton. You will have 4 nights of rejuvenation in the desert, relaxation, and spiritual enlightenment. It is a 4-bedroom oasis featuring a saltwater pool, spa, and acres of land. And from the rooftop deck, enjoy the clearest night skies. Next up, and this one is truly special. This is a night for 10, actually 11, because Sherry Franklin will be joining you that night. Prepare to be dazzled for a feast for all 5 senses. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event for you and 9 of your guests, all right? Superstar designer Ken Folk will open his exclusive event space, St. Joseph's Arts Society, for you and your guests alone to enjoy a plant-based dinner with wine pairings prepared by world-renowned chef Melinda Randolph. The Art Society sits in a recently renovated 106-year-old former church. This space is not open to the public, and it makes the evening that much more special for you. But how can it not be special when Sherry Franklin is one of your guests? And our 11th and final premium package is Mahalo Maui. This is a 4-night stay in a garden or Martin View 1-room suite at the Fairmont, Kilani, Maui. We have daily breakfast for 2. They have booking and concierge service. And it rests gracefully on Polo Beach on the southwest shores of Maui. Lava rock outcroppings create a protected and pristine secluded playground for guests. Sandy bottoms and a clear water make it an incredible experience for snorkelers of all ages. Kilani means heavenly white in the Hawaiian language, and you will find heaven on Maui at the Fairmont. Those are our 11 packages. So please go to the website, be generous, and get one of those packages and make some special memories for you and some loved ones.
Oh, this is our little boo-boo. She came to us from San Francisco Animal Care and Control, and
She was dragging that tumor.
yeah, it was
awful.
so big, and she was brought in actually because they requested that she be euthanized because that
Look at
tumor
her
was so
now.
out of control.
Oh my God, I haven't seen this before. She's a different dog. Thank you, Muttville. And
Yeah.
thank you, donors, because you know what? That's what our Fund a Need pays for, is exactly those things. Tumors, eye removals, spays and neuters and dentals, and everything that makes our dogs go out to their next chapter in life so wonderful. So thank you for that. And Boo Boo.
Yeah, good news on Boo Boo, guys. She went to the best foster ever who sent, well, we have a lot of best fosters ever, obviously, sent in those video clips, and she brought Boo Boo in, and she had surgery at Muttville, and
The tumor was benign.
Yes.
That big, huge tumor was not cancerous.
Yeah.
So she's going to go up for regular adoption. And by the way, she is adoptable.
Yep.
So,
And that tumor weighed 2.7 pounds. So imagine that. She lost 20% of her body weight in one day. Dream come true. That dog's living the life. And speaking of living the life, last year at our senior prom, there was a dog who really stole the show, and that was Whiskey. He really hammed it up on stage, and everybody loved him, and everybody was really rooting for him and contributing so that he could have a really great life, and that's exactly what happened. He is living the good life in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I'm happy to announce that his name is now Banksy, and Banksy and his mom Lisa are watching tonight from Santa Fe, and they're really excited, and they're voting heavily for who they want to win the flight crew dog who's going to go to Mars. So I hope you guys are too at muttville.givesmart.com.
and you know what? I just want to say that there are 4 countries watching us tonight. Hello, Singapore. Hello, London, England. Hello, Turkey. Hello, there's somebody else. And
England.
Oh, and we have, I mentioned that.
Oh,
and then we
sorry.
have 16 states that are also watching us. And I just want to give a big shout out to everybody that's watching tonight, everybody that's supporting us. You, over and over again, I cannot thank you enough, and just let you know that you make it happen for these dogs. You are the reason that we can save lives. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Now, we want to
Whoops.
know who's going to be the dog that gets to go to Mars, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's the question everybody's been asking themselves all night. I've heard there's a lot of chat on Twitch, and that's probably one of the big things being discussed this evening. And so we have 4 contenders. It was a tight race, got down to 4, actually 5, because there is a brother-sister set. There's Tony, Miss Tony, and Doug. I'm kind of rooting for them because I too have a brother, Doug. These are brother-sister, and Doug grooms Miss Tony all the time, loves her to bits.
sweet.
But they're going up against Fondue. And Fondue is a little Shih Tzu mix. She's a hospice dog. Everybody's in love with her. She's quaint and polite and perfect.
And she's fond of you.
Well,
Fondue.
yeah, fond of you. What you can't go wrong, and available for hospice adoption. Another big favorite is Adele. Adele. Yeah, Adele is perfection. She's round in the center, perfect through and through. She's also hospice, and she's really hoping for the big adventure. And last but not least is the puppy of the group. That's Cha-Cha. She's a beagle mix, but she's actually quite quiet.
Does she
She's
know how to
polite.
salsa?
She knows everything. This dog is ready to go. She has all the energy and all the mobility of a puppy. No one has told her that she's at a senior dog rescue, and I'm certainly not going to be the one. So you guys go online and vote for her. Oh my God, I'm stacking the
You can
deck on
vote
an
for
election.
any of
That's
them.
horrendous. Go to muttville.givesmart.com and make your vote, and you can vote, I think, multiple times, which I don't know if that's legal anymore or not, but I highly encourage you to try it out tonight.
You know, I just want to say that we have so many wonderful dogs available for adoption. To go to muttville.org and meet dogs like Applesauce, who is our big, gentle giant. And oh my God, there's Fig, your dog.
Oh, my Fig. I might need her
Yeah.
back. She's off hanging with an astronaut. Let's have Fig out.
Oh my God, ketchup and mustard, bonded pair. They're looking for a home together. Please think about that. And my favorite is Salty. She's got the biggest ears you've ever seen. I think they're bigger than her whole body. But we do have a lot of dogs at muttville.org, all ready for adoption. Please check us out. Let us know.
There's
we've got
Hugo.
Hugo's, yeah, he's
Kissing.
up for adoption too. He's all of 6 pounds.
What
12
about
years old.
George? I'm in love with
Oh,
George.
George is
He's
up there now.
Perfect.
So, I've already said what dogs bring to us, and it really, truly is what makes us all happy right now. We really need those.
Well, there's another dog that I have to mention. That's Champ. He was in the videos earlier going. and stealing the attention tonight too. And he's on there. So yeah, go to muttville.org. Adopt a mutt tonight. We've got a flight crew waiting for your adoption applications. So
check us
Pig's ready.
out.
The organization itself has reached the public in a way that I think animal welfare has been trying for a very long time. When it comes to senior dogs, you've made them, I guess, sexy is a way that I would use to describe it. People used to come in for just puppies, puppies, purebreds, and that was it. Instead, seeing someone actively eager and excited to give the oldest dog in the shelter a home is a complete turnaround from how it was 10 years ago.
And, the reason we give, we donate time and money is because we know every single dollar is going to impact a life, and nothing's wasted, nothing's squandered, and every single cent goes to saving a life and giving a dog a chance to feel love. And so couldn't dream of a better situation.
So much for sending in your photos and your slides. We are here. We're so glad that you're here, and we want to share some of those beautiful, lovely social slides that we can share with everybody so that you can,
hi.
We're supposed to be in close, but you know what? We're in one pod, so we're okay together. But so many people are watching, and we love you all so much. We love the slides. We love the dogs, all dressed up as astronauts. Some humans too. I know you guys want to go to the moon, but that's where we are. So you can try.
Yeah, and remember, if you need any help tonight with donating or bidding or using the technology, please do not hesitate to reach out. The phone number's on the bottom of the screen, and you'll go to the website muttville.givesmart.com.
Yay!
I appreciate you all and the whole Muttville team, and it's just been incredible. That's what kind of struck me when I first visited. Just seeing the open play area upstairs, and there are so many nesting areas for the dogs, and they seem just so happy up there. That's kind of what made me fall in love with the organization.
I mean, you have these dogs that are they're so adorable. They're so sweet. Josie sat down on one of the beds for the first time and immediately got surrounded by 5 or 6 dogs. And they were climbing on her lap, and they were sitting next to her. But that almost educated desire to just give love that comes from a senior dog is a pretty special thing. Don't you think?
But honestly, senior dogs have given us so much love, and I feel like they all deserve a loving home, just like I found mine. I was so inspired by Muttville's team to help senior dogs. So a great idea popped up, and that was to take care of animals around my neighborhood and donate all my money to Muttville. And over the past 5 years, I have donated over $14,000.
Once we volunteered, we got the little app where we could see all the Muttville dogs. So I just started drawing them. Some people who saw them on Instagram started wanting commissions of their dogs. The money that got sold with the merchandise of those commissions, I sent to Muttville.
Well, for me, I feel like it's so appreciated. You can see the impact of what you're doing right away. You'd think with all the volunteers coming through, in shifts every single day, that you guys would probably get used to it and maybe get inured to. Of course, we have volunteers, but I don't think there's ever been a time where Cecil and I have done a shift at Muttville that everyone hasn't said thank you at some point.
And we are back. First of all, after watching that video, I have to give a shout out to Lisa. For those of you that were at the gala last year, Banksy and I had a special thing going on stage. He is one of my favorite dogs. And I came so close to taking him home myself. So Lisa, take care of Banksy. All right, I hope you're all having fun tonight. We're so happy you're joining us. And I think that you're getting how important some of these dogs are for some of the people that have been a part of the video. So we'd like you to keep an eye on those auction items. If you'd like to place a bid on something, please go to muttville.givesmart.com. That's for both the premium auction items and the other auction items. And that will also come up when we get ready to do the Fund in Need. All right. Now, I think this is the time, Sherry, do we announce the mutt going to Mars?
I think we announced the mutt, the lucky mutt. The lucky Muttnik that gets to go to Mars. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, I see it.
Oh my God, Adele. Well, Adele's
There
going
we
to
go,
need, she's
everybody.
going to go into training starting tomorrow to get her ready to go up in space, because you know what? That's on her bucket list. And for our hospice dogs, that's something that we do. We put together a bucket list of everything that they want to do before they leave this earth. And you know what? She'll be leaving the earth, but she'll actually, one of the things on her list was to go to Mars.
Naturally.
So, naturally. So now she gets to do that. Thank you, everybody, for your votes. Whoops.
Oh, and look at all these little social slides, too.
Oh,
Look, there's Tony and Douglas.
Oh, my goodness. That's so awesome. Look at more and more people watching, more and more people sharing their videos. This is
keep
so
sharing.
Great. This is so great.
And we're going to be posting them on the prom website after the event as well.
Yeah, so please check us out. Okay, what's next? This is so...
A video.
And Penny was put in my lap. Her name was Papaya, and she was number 6412. And she sat in my lap and just stayed there. And then we took a walk, and she was so excited to get out and walk. And then I said, she's a perfect dog for me. And so we went home together. And she's very, very fast walker. So she's perfect for me and give me a lot of exercise. I don't think I would have been able to be mentally so healthy as I am now if it hadn't been for my little Penny. She has great company during this time.
And I think that's the most amazing thing about Muttville dogs is that you just discover these things that maybe someone doesn't look at as like charming or you know,
viable in a pet.
But then, gosh, it matches you up with, you just get to have this magic of really experiencing a creature's zest for life, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing so much as a second chance dog, right? To be able to rescue a dog in their elder years. Wow.
Yeah.
The sort of the powerful moment for me is when I have a very dear family friend who's a senior herself. She's now 97 years old, and I am responsible for taking care of her because she has no children of her own. And she adopted a Muttville dog. Like, we were talking, and I was talking about Muttville with her, and I'm like, well, they've got some pretty neat dogs. And she ended up adopting a little dog that she called Foxy. I believe it was a fox terrier, a little teeny tiny itty bitty dog. And I watched that dog change her life in terms of getting her out of the house every day, sitting in her lap, and cuddling with her at night. And I saw what that did for my friend Carol, of someone needed her. And being needed gave her life and vitality and a reason to get up every morning and to do something, and added wonderful years of life and living to her. And that's powerful. So, like, I mean, I knew Muttville was good, but then I saw for my own eyes, like, how it affected somebody so profoundly and in such a wonderful way. And, like, why would you not want to contribute and give to something that's that powerful and moving for people?
Okay, guys, I have somebody watching tonight, and that is Carol, celebrating her 98th birthday with us tonight. So I'm making a big toast to Carol and Foxy and her 98th birthday. Here's to Carol, and everybody else have a toast too. Thank you for that. I think, Lenny, you ready to take it away?
I am ready to go. This is the part of the evening where we get to help support financially all the incredible work being done by the board members, the staff at Muttville, and of course, the lifeblood of Muttville, the volunteers. So what we're going to ask you to do is be generous. I understand things have been a little difficult, and it's been sort of a crazy year, but we're going to ask you to help us save these dogs. And as you've heard from some of the stories, actually save some of the people that adopted them. All right, now we have some incredible challenge grants, as we always do, because we have some people that are so focused on helping Muttville. So again, this is for the funded need. If you would like to make a donation, some people have already started. I'm looking at some of the amounts. I'm looking at an amount from Joyce Lee for $100, Sharon Lee for $100. But we're going to start out at the top of the list. We're going to start out at $50,000. Is there anybody out there that would like to go ahead and make a $50,000 pledge for Muttville to help get us started? We're looking to go at $50,000. I know there's a little bit of a lag time. I'm waiting for it to come up on the line. I'm also waiting for a text message because, as you can tell, we're in the virtual world. We're working off computer screens, cell phones, iPads. Sherry, I think that we already have somebody.
I think we do. I think we do have somebody. We have Helene and Paul Kocher.
And Doug.
They're giving $50,000. Did I hear another one?
Doug.
Oh my God, Doug Vetter. We have two pledges for $50,000 each. You guys, this will save so many lives. This will keep us going. I cannot thank you enough. You guys make my heart sing. Thank you so much. Oh my God, Lenny, you're amazing too.
That is just great. Helene and Paul, thank you. And Doug, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. All right, so we've already started out at the $50,000. Let's drop it down to 25. Let's start at 25,000. Now, it's my understanding that I have an anonymous person that has pledged 25,000 in hopes someone else would match it. Do we have anybody else that would match the $25,000 pledge that we have? I'm looking for $25,000. Is there anybody coming in at 25,000? I'm waiting to maybe hear from the control room, see if maybe got something, or Sherry can see a screen. I'm looking for 25,000. Anybody at 25,000? We have the anonymous person at 25,000 and said that they're looking for somebody to match it. Do we have anybody at 25,000, Sherry?
Can I say something about Fund the Need? This little boy here, his name is Hugo, who I introduced you to. He came in with a diaphragmatic hernia. That meant his intestines were pushing all the way up into his lungs and abdomen. And we did emergency surgery on him and saved his life. And now he's ready for adoption. So what your dollars do is they pay to save dogs like this from dying alone in a kennel, from dying maybe a painful life, and actually getting them into a fabulous home where they get to be loved and cuddled with all day and all night. So thank you for that. Be generous. This is our night to make money to pay for all of the dogs. And I know you guys do it, and I thank you all so much.
All right. And just to give you an idea, $5,000 helps pay for the emergency hospitalization for one Muttville dog. All right. So let's go ahead, and if we don't have anybody else at 25,000, here's what I have. Let's go to 10,000. I have Lori and Jeff Ubben and Carrie Hopkins have done a joint challenge grant of $50,000. And they will use that to match every 10 $10,000 pledge. So is there anybody out there that would like to pledge 10,000? Does somebody want to go ahead and give us a $10,000 pledge? I'm looking for somebody to give us 10,000. Do we have any $10,000 pledges coming in? I'm looking for 10,000 to come in.
We've got Rachel
have
Shea.
anybody?
Rachel Shea coming in. Julia
At 10,000?
Yep,
Nice.
both of them at 10,000. Anybody else that wants to donate to these wonderful dogs, big and small, they need you. So if you can, this is the night to do it.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much to both of them. If there is anybody else there who would like to make a $10,000 pledge, we would like to use up that $50,000. All right, anybody else at 10,000? If not, I'll tell you what, let's drop it down to the $5,000 level. Is there anybody out there that would like to pledge 5,000? I'm looking for 5,000. I've already told you what $5,000 does for us. We can do emergency hospitalization for one Muttville dog. But I'll tell you what, at $3,000, you can help pay for a Muttville special, x-rays, mass removal, dental surgery, and spay or neuter for one, neuter. You're gonna neuter the dog for one Muttville dog. And when we put with the 2,000 for a total of 5,000, we can do x-rays, dental surgery, and spay or neuter for another Muttville dog. So would you have anybody out there that would like to go ahead and pledge 5,000? Go ahead and pledge 5,000. What do you think, Sherry? Do we have anybody coming in on the $5,000 level?
Oh,
do we have any
yay.
5,000?
We have Steve Lynn coming out at 5,000. What a lifesaver you are, Steve. Thank you so much.
Is there anybody else at 5,000? We're looking for anybody else at 5,000. Anybody else coming in? All right, I tell you what, if it comes up, we will make sure that we give you a shout out.
Oh my God. Okay, I have to interrupt this bulletin to give you an $85,000 donation tonight. And I don't know if they want to be named or not, but I'll just say Jermaine and Jonathan, thank you so much. Oh, wait, she's gonna dance too, but I don't think we're on the air.
Well, I'm dancing anyway.
Okay.
Woo-hoo!
Thank you so much. Oh
Thank
my
you.
God, this will go so far. And I just want to thank you so, so much for that. That is one big blessing that you've given us tonight.
Wow.
Wow.
Absolutely incredible.
Wow.
Thank you so much. All right, let's go on. $2,500. $2,500, that's $200 a month if you spread it out over a year. So think about that, all right? For $2,500, is there anybody out there that would like to pledge $2,500?
And
I'm looking for anybody.
I've got Shane Muffett who would like to give $10,000. Oh my God, thank you so much, Shane. This night, I'm sweating now, so just thought I'd let you know that it's out of love for all of you.
That's incredible. Thank you so much, Shane. That would be like $2,500.
Yeah.
All right, we
listen,
got that.
you may see people giving a lot of money, but really we have always been built on all of our donors and all of our donations, and every single dollar goes to save these lives. So it doesn't, not everybody can give to the level that some of our donors can give. It's all appreciated. It's all for the love of these dogs.
Exactly. And I'll tell you what, and especially when we get to some of the lower amounts, because those big amounts all add up to the big amounts. So everything that you give us helps us with the important things that we do at Muttville. All right, so at $2,500, do we have anybody else that, I see we had Catherine Weeble almost came at 2,500. She gave us 2,000. Thank you, Catherine, very much for that. All right, now we're at the $1,000 level. All right, we already have $1,000 pledges, but what we have from Rhonda, our board president, she has pledged a $25,000 challenge grant. And that will be for every $1,000 pledge. So if there's anybody out there that would like to give $1,000, please let us know. Go ahead and send it in now, because we would like to use up this whole grant from Rhonda, our board president. Thank you very much, Rhonda, for your generosity, not only serving on the board, but helping people step up. So for every $1,000 pledge that we get right now, it's actually $2,000.
Double your
We have
dollars.
Anonymous.
Double your impact. Double.
There we go.
Double everything. Oh, the majorities. Oh, I love you guys so much. I'm so glad you're out there watching and participating. The majorities are one of our favorite people. Thank you so much for your lovely and generous gift.
And the Changs pledged $5,085.
Wow. I'm
Okay.
I'm in awe of everybody. This is so
Good
beautiful.
Bear and Company.
Ernest Chow, Gwen and Ernie. You guys, I love you guys so much.
Did you see Good Bear and Company?
Oh.
They pledged 15,000.
Yes, I saw that too. This is
Michael Dunning, 10,000. I'll tell you what, everybody, you are incredibly generous and you're helping so many of these dogs. Victor Flores, thank you so much for the $5,000. All right.
Victor was a board member. Victor and Rob, I love you guys. Your constant support and your generosity really, really matter to our whole mission of saving old dogs, saving lives, saving human lives as well. I just cannot thank everybody enough for all of this beautiful Fund a Need. I'm going to go ahead, Lenny. It's your show.
All right, I tell you what, we are now going to drop it down to 500. Is there anybody out there that would like to pledge $500? We'd like to go to 500. We have a number of them that are coming in at $500. Sherry, can you see some of the 5,000? No, not 5,000, 500.
I cannot, not even with my glasses on, can I see the screen. I'm sorry to say that on Mars, the glasses don't work. So sorry about that.
Well, we're posting some of it right now, but I'll tell you what, anybody at $500, anybody at 500, help us out with $500. For $500, you will be able to pay to spay one Muttville dog. And we all know that overpopulation is one of the big problems for pets. All right. If we're not $500, let's drop it down to
Lyons. Hi, Suzanne.
Suzanne Lyons.
So glad you're watching. Thank you so much.
She did 3 $500 pledges.
Oh my goodness. Suzanne, thank you so much. You're so generous.
Thank you so much. All right. Cindy McCullough, thank you so much for your generosity. Looks like I had $2,500 and another pledge from her also, but it went through quick.
Okay, I think I see Fred Middleton. Thank you, Fred. Always a constant donor. You love the dogs. I really love you.
Okay, we're now going to go to the $100 or whatever amount you feel comfortable giving. All right, but before we do the 100, I'm going to let you know that Myra Rothfeld has pledged $5,000 to match every $100 pledge. She has pledged $5,000. So for all of you that are pledging $100, it'll be $200. And we have a lot of those coming in. Tracy Powers, thank you so much. Radish the dog pledged $25.
Oh my goodness. I love those generous dogs so much. And look at this little boy. Remember, Muttville.org, because he's up for adoption. And thanks to you, he's had a massive surgery that saved his life. You gonna wake up a little bit for me? Yeah, it's past his bedtime, you know. I mean, it takes a lot out of you zooming away in a, rocket ship. So he's a little tired.
There we go. And as some of these names are coming up, Joseph Shapiro, thank you for your $75 pledge. Greg Siebert, thank you for the $50 pledge. Just so you know, those amounts cover things. $75 will pay for vaccination and a microchip for one Muttville dog. And microchips are so important because they help connect a lost dog back with their guardian.
Always microchip your dog. We've heard stories over and over again about how dogs are found through microchips. So we send every dog home vaccinated, microchipped, spayed, neutered. Those are the things that you cover when you donate to us. I do want to say to the Patels, fabulous, thank you. You're always so generous to Muttville. So thank you for that. I'm just seeing names fly by because I don't have my glasses on, but for everybody that I did not mention, I do want to thank you all for your support and for being here tonight and to zooming with us to the moon. It's just amazing. I just am in awe. Maybe you can see that from here. I'm not sure if you can. Oh, do we have to toast?
Yes.
Okay, come on, Lori, let's toast.
That sounded like a toast to me, right?
Yes.
Well, oh, and a dog barked. Cheers. Let's
Cheers.
have a drink
Dog
to that. Sherry.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. And remember, all this money goes straight to the Mutts. You can keep bidding actually until 8 tonight on Fund a Need and on all of those fabulous auction items. And as Lenny mentioned, we're very committed to make sure that you can actually use those trips. So those are good at least through 2022. We're assuming the life is gonna get back to normal by then, but we're committed, and the donors who provided them are committed. But we wanna make sure the party goes on tonight.
Oh, wait. I have this. Wait.
Oh, she's got something
I know everybody's
special.
in a hurry, but I've
yes.
been meaning to take this. It's been in the
Sherry
background.
is an old rocker, if you didn't know.
And this is, we're ready to just bust a move tonight with DJ Fuego.
DJ Fuego, people
hang
in the
out.
house. He's gonna be jamming the Mutt tunes for the next 45 minutes. So now that we've all been drinking every time this astronaut came out and poured us a drink, it's definitely time to party. And we love and miss all of you, and keep sharing the social media pictures too, because we're putting together quite an album, and we just love you guys, and we love the Mutts, and we love the life of Muttville, and we're so happy you guys are all such a big part of it.
Do we want to do this?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, Lenny.
Okay, we're all here.
I've got it.
Okay.
Ready? And live life and prosper and
live
adopt
life and prosper
Mutts.
and adopt Mutts.
Lenny.
That's what we do.
There
Lenny,
you go.
what is it?
Live life and prosper. And adopt Mutts.
No, the producer said it's actually live long and prosper.
Long.
Ooh, embarrassing. Adopt Mutts, though. We got that part right.
We love you. We miss you.
Cheers.
We're sending all the
everybody,
virtual
thank
love
you.
your way. Thank you for being here tonight. It really means a lot to us and every single dog that's out there that needs our help.
Virtual hugs to everybody. Oh, there goes the drink. Oh.
We've got you, Moon. Over.
Thank you so much for joining the Mutts on the Moon tonight. We had so much fun. Thank you to our sponsors, to all of our volunteers, our fosters, our staff, all of our Mutts. Thank you so much.
It's been an amazing night. The Muttville community is the best in the galaxy.